Hey y'all, let's talk bees and teacher happiness. But before I get into that, I want to show y'all that I'm not wearing loafers today. People ask me all the time, they say, Miss Chang, how do you stay so positive as a teacher? Because the reality is, y'all, teaching is tough. And the truth is, y'all, I don't. As a matter of fact, I quit my first school after 1 year, quit my second school after 2 years. And the only reason I lasted at my second school for 2 years is because I called my mom and asked her advice, and she told me to look bad on my resume. My first career path was university administration, and I went from that to high school straight down to kindergarten, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing. But I wanted it to be a cute classroom, so I got a bumblebee theme. Went out and I bought everything bumblebees. It was downright adorable. And I decided on the first day of class, I am going to walk my kindergarten class to lunch, and we're going to do this right here. I tell them, you got to use your ant voices. And I'm walking down the hall and I'm whispering, the ants go marching one by one, hurrah. And I can't believe it, but I look behind me, and every single one of my kids, well, minus one or two who are probably spinning circles, are doing that with me, and I'm actually getting them to lunch. And I see my principal coming down the hallway, and I feel really good because I've actually getting a whole bunch of kids, little kids, to go somewhere quietly. And she looks at me like I'm crazy. I feel like I've done something wrong. She's like, Miss Chang, what are you doing? And I was like, we're going to lunch. And she goes, why are you singing in the hallway? And I was like, well, we're whispering. I don't think we're disturbing anybody. And she goes, don't you know you can't do this kind of stuff until after Christmas? And I was kind of sarcastic. And I was like, what do you mean we're not supposed to go to lunch until after Christmas? That's probably another reason I didn't last there. And she's like, no, you're not supposed to smile until after Christmas. Now, look, if that's the philosophy you use, I'm not judging you. That's how you run your classroom. But yeah, I'm wearing a bumblebee sweater. Obviously, I'm going to smile before the holidays. Like, that's just how it's going to be in my classroom. She's like, no, we spend the first half of the year going over policies and procedures and rules. And I was like, well, why can't we do both? Again, like, probably why I didn't last at that school. And she goes, you obviously don't have any experience working with little kids. Well, guess what? At my current school that I've been here for 837 years, on the first week of school, guess what all the pre-K classes do? You know what they do? They read the Gingerbread Man, and that's how they tour the school. And they go scurrying about looking for the Gingerbread Man, and they always interrupt my class because they'll open the door and they'll say, hey, lady, have you seen the Gingerbread Man? And I'll say, yes, I have seen him. He went around the corner. You better go look for him. You can do both. You can go over policies and rules and regulations, but you can also smile and have a lot of fun. Have a good day, y'all. Bye.